Vancouver, 118 kilometres away.
Oh, let me head down my sheet. Do not despair. If you just tuned in, I will call it.
G'day everybody, Simon, Ham Jazz VA7BIX, and wow, what an honour it is to be here for Retevis today. And today is the big unveiling of the long-awaited HA1UV. And here it is in my hands, guys, and I've had a little bit of fun the last few days fiddling around with this, and I've got to say, straight out of the box, it's a fabulous little radio. It's beautifully made, and we're going to do some programming for it, because what I want to be able to get you guys to do is literally buy one of these, turn it on or charge it. First thing you want to do is charge it, and then turn it on and quickly program your local repeaters. Alrighty guys, so this radio is literally out of the box. So let's turn it on. And here we go. We've got four channels, and when you press menu, you're confronted with display mode, band setting, backlight, key function, audio, Vox, power save, menu timeout settings, language, save channel, radio information, and so on. But what we're going to do, we're going to not set up any zones. So if you go into zones, so this radio has 16 zones, and you can program 16 channels per zone. But what we're going to do here is basically set you up to get you on the air for the first 3 or 4 programmable channels that are in your area. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put in the Mount Seymour repeater, which is in Vancouver, which is 118 kilometres away, and I'm going to put a couple of local repeaters in that have CT/CSS tones, and I'm going to add my All-Star node as well. So here we go. We're going to click on menu, go down here to channel, and we're going to click on channel 1, and we're going to call the channel alias. Now this is where it gets a little funky. I'll show you this in the manual. The keys are, 1 is punctuation, 2 is ABC, uppercase, and then you press it again, you got lowercase, and then obviously you got the numbers, the number 2, 3 you've got DEF, 4 GHI, etc., etc. So we're on channel 1, and we're going to do a channel alias. So I'm going to press menu, and what we're going to do is I'm going to call this one, this can be, we'll call this one Victoria. So what's V? I look down here, V is 8. So what we're going to do is click, there we are, V, and I'll make, then the next one is I, which is number 4, HI, and then the next one is C, which we know is 2. And then what we do is we just scroll to the end and you press exit and it deletes. So what I'll do here is I'm going to put the actual frequency in, 146.840. We're going to click on select, we're going to save it. Then we go into bandwidth, we'll leave that as is. So the RX frequency is 146.840. My fingers look like elephants, it's huge. Maybe the truth hurts. All right, now we'll go down to TX, and we're going to take off, 600 kilohertz with that, and we're going to put in 146.240. So there's your offset right there, which is pretty cool. So we save it, we scroll down here to CTC, DCS, we press enter, and then we don't want that tone to receive, so we press the, you can basically just hold down any arrow key, and then what you do, so now I'm on transmit, and here's what you're going to do is just press lock very quickly, and then you'll see there it comes up with the tone, and I know that repeater is 100 hertz. So then what you do is you use You use the dial on the right, the channel dial, and you scroll up to 100 Hertz. You press menu, you press save, press exit, and channel 1 is set now to VIC 146840. There it is there. It's very weak. So what I'm going to do really quickly is, I don't like that menu. So what I'm going to do is I want to go to radio display mode. That's it. And I want the name. And what I do with the name is I put the name and the frequency, because I don't like it when it just has the frequency. So I just press that, I press exit, and I go back here. Then all of a sudden, there we go. Okay, so that's the first one programmed. And I do love this function here. Turns the squelch off. We know that that works, and I want to listen to a bit of the radio. There you go. So there's the RA89, and there is the HA1UV. Pretty comparable. The newer one, the HA1UV, is a little longer but a little thinner. You can see that. It's got a 2800 milliamp battery in it too. All right guys, so we're down here at the park, and it's a beautiful sunny day. Top temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. So there you go. And I brought the radio down here, and I just want to get a couple of radio checks from a couple of the local repeaters, just as far as the audio goes. And I'm just going to flick it over here to 146840, and let's see how we go here. This is VA7BIX requesting a radio check, please.
Last station looking for a radio check. You were good and clear under the repeater. This is GA7JRJ.
How's the actual audio quality, mate? Over.
It sounded fine, yeah. Didn't sound like there were highs or lows or anything else in there. There's obviously the usual little bit of a hum wherever it comes from the repeater system, but no, I think you are good and clear.
Alrighty guys, well hopefully this helped, and it may have persuaded you to think seriously about buying this little radio. I really like it. I like the fact that it's waterproof. I can't wait to see the Retevis test tomorrow night on the live stream. I'm going to take this with me everywhere. It's a little bigger than the other Retevis radio that I showed you, but it's going to be fabulous for having down here at the park. I can leave it on the bench. I can get it wet. I can take it out in the canoe when I go and do some poda out there at the islets. I can take it on the paddleboard to the beach, wherever. Take it into the heat of Australia. And this is going to be my main little radio for 2 meters and 70 centimeters. All right, guys, there you go. Hopefully that helped. Woohoo! Cheers and beers.